My name is Cat. I'm a sailor.
So, are we live?
We are.
So, did the chat pick a name for you?
I am Gary.
Gary?
I am Gary.
And what are you again?
I am a noble rock gnome.
Rock gnome.
Cool.
Hailing from the southern Sword Coast.
Rock gnome.
I'm just making that up.
What?
Cleric. I mentioned cleric already.
Oh, I have -1 strength?
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Weak, dude.
Sorry. 1 second.
That's okay. I have +3 intelligence.
Ooh.
So you're weak.
Squishy, but I'm real smart.
CinemaStudios.com/countdown. Currently, so that's going to show.
And you are, Caitlin, you are a...
A druid,
It does that for
folk hero.
a bit.
Mine is
Human.
fine.
Human.
Currently, it's counting down to a time zone that
Human.
doesn't exist.
Human. I'm a
but
human.
hopefully it.
Hunan.
Okay.
If you don't have that,
I'm a...
yeah, there's also. Oh. If you go to timeanddate.com/counter/multi-countdown.html,
Would you like a writing instrument?
you can have everything.
Take your pick.
Caitlin, can you talk for a bit? Just you.
Hey guys, I'm the only one that's allowed to talk right now, so please don't talk while I'm talking. Thanks.
Can we talk now?
So, dice. Do people have pencils?
I do
have-
not. Oh.
There's
Can I
a-
have a
I have
pencil,
a pen
please?
that stays.
I would like a pencil.
Out temporarily.
Sparkly purple, yellow, orange, sparkly.
No. Cat.
And I'm going to
Chill.
steal a piece of your paper if that's okay.
Yeah, buddy.
This
Oh.
is very...
Here's 2.
Is it possible for you to move over a smidge?
Excuse me.
Oh, you have dye.
Yes. I bring dye
Oh,
for
that could be
people.
fun.
That would much rather happen.
That would much rather.
That would much
rather. We've been awake for a very long time.
We have black dice. We have green dice.
Do you have purple dice?
I'll take the green.
Oh yeah.
Light or dark.
Give me dark.
Oh,
Marcus really
dang.
likes green things.
We have
Marcus, I was in Target.
super bright neon dye.
I was in Target the other day, and I
Yes.
heard someone behind me go,
Please.
I think Marcus would
Thank
like this. And I was like, that's weird, but I'm sure there are other people named Marcus in Missoula. And then they were like, yeah, it's a totally green
It has
stocking. He
white
would love it. And I
ones.
turned around, and it was your mom.
2,
and
4, 6,
Nora?
7.
Cool.
And I was like, oh, this is great. Wait, where
These are your options.
Black and green.
Yes.
I'll take the
I'll
green.
take the black. Because I'm a wizard.
Does it say we're out of paper?
Okay.
Where can I get more
Made
ink?
me ink.
I got it.
That's a Todd fax. This is probably a Caitlin fax.
Is that your face photoshopped onto a thing over there?
It's my face photoshopped onto Todd's body.
We're called Cod.
We're called Cod with a K. K-O-D-D.
Okay.
In some like horrible text that has hearts on every letter. It's some horrible
Good.
Good.
I got a
Oh,
kitty
that's
from Naya.
That's
Sweet.
A Todd fax. That's a Todd fax. Yeah.
Naya, that's a good kitty.
Michael's gonna do
At least I think that is the part of your fax that did not go through.
Should I put that up too?
Todd, you're the real
Yeah.
hero here.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's dangerous to go alone. Take the Todd water.
Oh, my nose.
Oh, nose.
So the one
Can your
thing...
character have like a special nose leaking ability?
That'd be good.
That's a question.
Sorry.
Glory.
Hello, testing.
That could have been bad.
It happens. If you need to, you can just cover all this up. I am totally alright with that.
I'm just making sure this doesn't fall over. Good.
All right.
Okay.
Wizard Cat is ready.
Todd water. Good.
I think that if you have any water in your pack, it should be Todd water. You just need to make sure
Okay.
that's emphasized.
I do not know how well the microphones will pick this up, but one thing I have learned from recording D&D. If you are bored, please do not roll your dice on the table. Simply because that noise will overrun everything.
Just roll the app dice. You're bored.
What a pro tip. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, DM.
Nathan, hello.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Gory. I will be the DM for the next hour and 40-ish minutes. Preparation was a little bit last minute for some things, so I will be explaining quite a few rules as we go along concerning different characters, because I did not have time to give them parts. I will preface this with saying anyone can play D&D, anyone can DM. I am an okay DM. I think people seem to enjoy it, but if you want to try and DM, go for it.
Yeah.
I think we have everything set for the moment.
I'm ready.
All right. This will begin with a small introduction. I will let you know when actions can be taken. All right. So, as the wizard looks at your group, confusion in his eyes and his lifeblood leaking out of him, the dwarf companion that your boss sent along with you to make sure he got the artifact in question casually walks by and snatches this globe off of his desk. Well, I think this is it. I mean, it's clear. It kind of has scenery in it, and oh, hey, look! If you shake it like snow, tung tung tung, a crack appears inside the globe. Small bits of smoke start rolling out of it, frosty, and the room drops a few degrees. The dwarf looks around. Not my fault. And poof, with surprising speed, jumps out the window. Looking around, the smoke goes back inside the globe in swift deftness, and as it does, almost a hook becomes like a feeling inserted into the belly button and tugs you forward incessantly, consistently. As you get pulled forward, a sense of vertigo washes over you, and then darkness. The first thing you notice when you come back to consciousness is the cold. Opening your eyes and looking around, the desert city that you once had just occupied mere moments ago is gone. Nothing but snow and ice in all directions. The second thing you notice is the man standing right in front of you. It would be a man if you took a dwarf and blew him up to about 6.5 feet tall, dyed his skin a very light blue, huge braided beard, what looks to be like icicle chainmail, and a big black robe with heavy fur trim, going from white to light blue to dark blue to greens and purples, almost reminiscent of what you would see if you had turned an iceberg completely upside down. Right, so I see you're freezing to death on my my front porch. Can I help you with anything?
Yeah. My name's Gary. So, funny story. We got sucked into an ornament, and hello.
An ornament?
Yeah, like a little globe thing, and some idiot knocked it over.
With that, he rears his head back and just bellows out this hearty laughter.
Yeah, funny, huh? Can we come inside? It's
Right,
cold.
I honestly didn't think that any of those were still out in existence, but right, come, follow me. Welcome to my realm.
Do you mean
And-
there's more of them?
Oh, there's a few. I mean, they were made probably about 200-300 years ago and spread far and wide, but I thought they were all gone.
What are they worth?
Well, you get to transport and visit me.
So nothing.
So priceless.
Okay.
Well, that sounds mighty exciting.
So you all seem to be a little bit blue in the cheeks. If you want to come
So do you.
inside. Yeah, very funny, sir. So follow me, and as he starts walking away, He turns around, and the first thing is just a giant axe made of pure ice strapped to his back. And about after a 5-minute walk, and the cold is just seeping into your bones, you start seeing buildings. 6 huge, almost long factories. You hear the clanging of tools. You see little small sheds and whatnot with smoke billowing out of them. He opens up this big, large fence that is very irregularly shaped with a lot of swerves back and forth in zigzags, and leads you to the middle where there's a small little hut. So this is my home and these are my factories. Come inside, have a seat, warm yourselves by the fire.
Factories?
Yes.
What do you produce?
Mostly weapons and armor. We fund wars.
Oh.
I mean, it's not all that. We also do trinkets, we do knickknacks, we do jewelry.
Ho, ho, ho. Okay.
Money's money, right?
Yes, indeed. So,
Oh,
I
speak
mean,
my language.
for the record, the globes that transported you here, I used to give them out to people, so in case they needed anything from my vast selection, that's what we would supply them with, a way to get here. But from what you said, you're here indefinitely because I don't see a globe with you.
You're saying we can't get back?
Do you still have the globe?
Well, no.
So yeah, you're still here.
Okay, but how can we not be?
One moment. Milosh! And from behind you inside the hut, a small creature, about halfling size, but dark gray skin, shows up and he's like, get these people some cloaks, some coffee, some utai, whatever they wish. And he disappears into another room, coming back out, and brings you these heavy white cloaks with big snowflakes embroidered on the back. As soon as you wrap them around yourselves, you feel an instant warmth, like all coldness instantly gone.
Oh, I need to get me one of these.
Well, for the moment you can borrow it, but it's kind of fortuitous that you're here. So you need a way home, and I need a favor.
What a coincidence.
Indeed.
Well,
What might
What do you
your
need?
favor be?
I'm working on a special custom piece for someone, and I need the heart of a creature. I was going to send Milosh here to go do it, but I figure since you need my help, I could just send you instead.
all right.
We don't really have much of a choice.
Nope.
Can I? Oh, go ahead.
I mean, it sounds like an adventure, so I'm in.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's lying?
Of course.
Oh, that's in the crack of the table. 20, well, natural 20 plus 2, 22.
So 22? No, he's definitely not lying.
Great. Yeah, okay. I like home.
All right. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns? You're just ready to go out on the adventure?
What's the beast? What is it?
Well, there are many surprises in this world, and it'd be kind of a shame to rob you of this one.
Would it?
It would. I'm a big fan of the surprise.
Okay. So I'm guessing that means you're not gonna tell us anything.
Oh, no, I mean, whatever else you want to know, I'm just not telling you what you're after.
Okay.
Where should we go to find this monster?
Good point. And he goes behind this rather large desk, opens up a cabinet which is just filled with a bunch of pocket watches and compasses and small maps. He starts slowly scanning through rack after rack, and he picks one out. So, this right here will lead you to the closest creature of its kind. Also, since I need its heart and it needs to be preserved, I will provide you with a sled and a nice case for you to bring it back in.
What kind of bows do you have?
Do you need to borrow some weaponry for this?
I would love to.
Sure. What? Just a bow?
Give me the biggest, baddest bow you got.
I'm not going to entrust you with the biggest, baddest bow we have. I mean, unless you can put up collateral for it.
Do you take souls?
No.
Okay. Well, what kind of?
If you wish to put down money, I mean, probably about 300,000 gold pieces would be.
Okay,
for the biggest,
haha.
baddest dwarf.
Yeah. All right then. What kind of armor are we able to?
I mean, if you need any sort of basic stuff.
Basic. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, granted, my stuff's a little bit better than most basic stuff, but I can provide it for you.
Okay.
So, bow? and that's it?
Yeah. I'll take a sweet bow.
Bow? Anyone else need anything?
Do you have anything magic?
I do. Again, are you willing to put up collateral for it?
Yeah.
Sure,
I
what do you
have-
have?
And then he takes out a piece of paper and it just says IOU and it says 300,000 gold. So because I'm not from here, but I'm very wealthy, here's an IOU.
All right, go ahead and make a deception check.
Deception, where are you at? Oh, I gotta stop doing that. 5.
I think your money is probably about as worth as much as the paper you wrote it on,
It's very expensive paper.
right?
Okay. Sorry to waste your time.
So that's it, a bow, nothing else.
Do you have a sandwich?
Right? Anything you want to eat, I can provide for you.
I'm very hungry.
Sure, what kind of sandwich would you like?
You, the biggest, baddest sandwich you found.
Another request, but Milos. Yeah. Milos disappears into a different room, and within about 3 minutes comes back out with a sandwich that rivals your size. The fact that Milos actually has to drag it in on a toboggan kind of gives you the scale of just what it is. Almost every single kind of meat is in it. Almost every single kind of vegetable is in it. It looks delicious.
Well, if you guys are hungry, feel free to partake in my big bad sandwich.
Milos, a bowl for the gentleman as well. Is there something else, sir?
Can I speak to you alone for a moment?
If you wish. Aye. Milos goes off. He actually leaves the cottage and heads off in a direction. If you wish to follow me into my bedchambers,
All right.
and goes into the first room.
Okay. So, how badly do you want this thing?
I mean, it's not that important that you guys go get it, but since I don't do things for free,
Listen, I'm in need of the biggest, baddest stuff you got. So, I can guarantee that you will get this.
right? I could just send Milos. He could do it pretty well. I mean, it's just more useful to have him around here as well.
Okay. Well, nice bed.
Thank you. It is a rather nice bed. The thing you notice is the quilt on it. It is completely hand knit.
You have. Did you make this?
Oh no, Milos. He has smaller hands than I, and he holds up these big, giant paws of hands. I can't really do fine work.
Okay.
Does anyone else think it's weird that we just met this guy and Gouda's already running off into his bedroom?
Typical Gouda.
I mean, it sounds like Gouda.
He's just some kind of smelly cheese.
I leave the bedroom, and I come out, and I
Hey,
just
Gouda.
That's quick work.
How's it going?
I straighten my clothes, and I glare at Cat, and I walk away. I don't know.
I don't think he was very successful.
We're
No.
very.
So the giant blue-colored dwarf sits down behind the table and just starts tinkering with little things on his desk. Milos eventually comes back and hands over a bow that's completely made of ice. It is finely crafted, and he actually hands you 5 ice arrows as well. These are a +1, so anything you to your damage and to your hit is +1. So right in the middle of your sheet, right here where it says longbow.
Yeah.
Underneath it, right, ice bow.
Okay.
So it's going to be just all those stats +1.
Okay.
The ice arrows do an extra 1d6 cold damage.
Okay.
So anytime you hit with an ice arrow, you do an additional 1d6 die.
Okay.
Fancy.
Yes.
Hope you got thick gloves.
Can I borrow a knife?
Right. Well, okay. Yes. Does anyone else need anything?
Like a butter knife for your sandwich?
Well, I want to cut my sandwich. I don't know if a butter knife would cut it.
I think mine would.
Okay.
Milos disappears into the room, comes back with what would normally be for most people a rather large dagger, but looking at the size of this man and the size of the sandwich, you think it will probably do just fine.
Okay, I would like to carve off 5 pounds of sandwich and put it in my back.
Sure.
Okay.
So, also, the butter knife is completely made of frost.
So your sandwich is now refrigerated.
Ooh. How convenient.
Refrigerated
Got that
sandwich.
frozen
If it
sandwich.
was made out of fire, you could toast it while you cut it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, you're more than welcome to spend the night here and take off early in the morning, as it is rather light.
I think that sounds nice.
Make yourselves at home. I mean, it's just the floor, but it's rather comfortable.
Cool.
Thank you.
He gets up, he disappears into his bedroom. Anyone doing anything for the rest of the evening?
Can I? Is it which bedroom? Is it just a? Is it a
So
different
it's
bedroom?
one main room
Yeah.
that you guys were all in. It had
Yeah.
his desk, it had all of his personal belongings, his knickknacks. There's 2 other rooms. One you would assume is probably the kitchen, as that is where the sandwich came from. Another one is obviously the bedroom that he went into with this person.
So we're in the main room.
Yes, you're in the main room.
Okay. Can I do a perception check on the room?
Sure. What exactly are you looking for?
Can I just look at the room and just see what's in there?
Sure.
That's not good. 4.
4? There's stuff. There's
Stuff.
a lot of stuff everywhere.
Oh, nice room.
Half of the stuff you don't even know what it does,
I don't know what any of this does.
but it looks nice.
Looks good. Bedtime.
Bed.
Bed?
I'm just going to bed.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the adventure part of this.
Can I transform it into my tiger form before I sleep?
Yes. It does only last 3 hours, though, so you will revert back to your normal self during your sleep time.
Never mind.
Okay. As you all fall asleep, the fire inside the main room is making everything nice and comfortable, even though you don't feel the cold anymore because of the cloaks, which you should also probably write down.
It's ice cloaks.
Snowflake cloaks. In the morning, you hear the bedroom door swing wide open. Right, so sooner is better than later, so if you would like to make your way on out, I'll probably see you in maybe a few days.
Okay.
Is that typical turn time for this?
You'll probably have to go maybe about 2 days to find it. Maybe 1, it depends.
Okay.
They sometimes like to wander.
Okie doke.
You said we get a sled with some dogs.
Oh, no, it's a sled you'll have to pull yourself, but there is a box on it that you need to put the heart in.
You can turn into a dog, right?
It's a cat.
You can turn into a cat, right?
Yes.
My
Okay.
name's Cat.
Oh. Okay.
It's right outside, so
All right.
good luck. Have fun.
Who has the thing that shows us where to go?
I do.
Great. Let's go.
Let's go.
Lead the way.
So you leave the cottage, and immediately right out front, there is a nice toboggan. It's runners, it's wood. Not actually wood. Everything here that you have so far seen that he has provided for you is pretty much made out of clear colored ice, hoarfrost ice. It is all made from ice. Looking around, you can kind of tell why. The compass immediately points in a certain direction.
Now I'd like to turn into my tiger form and ask that my friends put the sled on me so that I can pull it through the snow.
So you ask them first and then turn into your tiger form?
Yes.
I don't speak tiger.
All right, cat.
You're a cat, meow.
Yeah, I hook her up to the sled.
Hook me up.
You're hooked up.
Thanks. Cheese.
Meow.
All he hears is the roaring of a tigress as you hook this thing up to her.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
As you leave the compound and it slowly gets farther and farther away, the snowfall picks up. It soon turns into gusting winds and heavy blizzard. Thinking about this, you notice while looking around, even though it's heavily draped with white, that the landscape has changed from mostly flat area to almost dune-like mountains of just snow. Continuing on, it takes you the better portion of the day. Following the compass, you eventually run into an area that is just a giant wall of impassable snow. However, in front of you there is a small cavern.
What day of the week is it?
It's Thursday.
This is not how I planned to spend my Thursday.
Wow, me neither.
Yep.
Oh, I can't stop.
I mean, we're in this crazy new place, and there's this adventure. I don't understand why this is bad.
I don't know. The death part.
Well,
Adventures
I
get
say,
you killed.
I say we go into this cavern. We gotta go. We gotta
Yeah.
go through it.
Ladies first.
Well, all right.
So first and
think-
foremost, what's your marching order?
Ladies first.
I mean,
I will be last.
Okay.
I will follow behind the leader.
Okay.
yeah.
1, 2, 6, 5,
5.
5, 4. You're in the middle?
Sure.
Alright. So as soon as you walk up to the mouth of this cave, you can see that it descends probably about 30 feet, and then ice. What race are you?
I'm a high elf.
High elf, so that means you have...
Dark vision.
Alright. So you can immediately see that even though light bounces off the snow into the cave, illuminating it slightly, there is just a sheen of ice in front of you. As you walk slightly further in...
Like on the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
Nope. That's not it.
How fanatic.
You are coming in, since you are the first one in, from this side. You notice that you're in an underground cavern. What looks to have been a river that used to flow through here has been completely covered in ice. To the left, you see what looks to be old stone popping up from the ice in columns. To the right, you see a stalagmite coming down, or stalactite coming down into a stalagmite. 3 other smaller ones are in the upper right corner. There is ground that is not ice in the upper right, and another exit up and to the left. Also, the 2 other things of note is you see spider webs hanging everywhere, covered in a layer of hoarfrost. The where it is thickest, upper right. In the middle, there's a large hole cracked into the ice. You can tell that it's thin near there, and also that there is currently water going through that is not frozen.
Well, I think we clearly need to get to that other side.
This is really not how I plan to spend my Thursday.
I'm gonna say I really don't like the look of those spider webs. We need to be careful. They would like to see the map.
It is a very crappy map, as I am not artistic whatsoever.
Crappy.
She is entering from over halfway down, if you would like to point.
Right here.
Up top is the columns of broken stone. In the middle is the hole in the ice. Down below are the stalactites and stalagmites. And right there is where all the spider webbing that is frozen.
Question real quick for you.
Yes.
Are we using the grid for any sort of reference at all?
Yes. So I am actually going to be pulling
Okay.
out
Are they 5?
5 feet.
5
yes.
feet? Okay.
And diagonals are still 5 feet,
Okay.
even though, because,
It's easier.
yes. I have a few extra die if people want to choose a certain color. I have brown, yellow, blue. 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 Purple, red.
Purple.
So you are here. You are last. Who wants to be
I'll be
white?
red.
You're red. Second.
I'll be yellow.
I'll take the brown one. I have a question about spider climb.
Yes.
Can it be used on oneself, or does it have to be somebody else?
Self, but let me just double check real quick because it's been a while since I actually used
It
it.
says, until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch gains the ability to move up, down,
Then-
and across.
Anyone you want.
So I can be the willing
Mhm.
creature?
Yes.
Hold on.
So question here. Who here does not have dark vision?
Me.
I
66.
don't think I do.
You do not.
Oh, I do have it.
Don't have it?
I do.
You do. So we have 2 people who don't,
I do not.
3 people that don't. So you could only see about 20 feet into the cave from the ambient light that drifts in.
I'd like to describe what it looks like.
Sure.
What's in this place?
Well, it looks like in the middle there's a real dangerous hole. I want to make sure I don't get too we don't get too close to it because I'm afraid it's gonna cave in. But what's very worrying for me is there's a lot of spider webs over there on the right side in the back. But there is a tunnel. There is an exit from this big cavern thing, kind of a little bit to the left, straight forward, with some stalactites and stalagmites coming through.
Well, you're first.
Do you see any spiders?
Do I need to do a check to see spiders?
You would.
Is it perception?
It is.
10.
10? You don't see any spiders. However, even with a 10, you do notice that there is some deeper recessed holes in the ice that are not illuminated, and you are far enough away where your dark vision does not penetrate them.
Like just around? Or
In the corner.
Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from that. Oh, yeah.
Y'all, I can see pretty good in the dark. One look.
You want to look? Go
Yeah.
ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, that's a 3.
You can't quite look around all the other people in front of you. It's probably fine.
Yeah.
So do we want to just go towards the exit?
Yeah.
Anyone not want to go towards the exit?
let's do it. We're here. Let's rock and roll.
It's money time.
Okay.
I mean, we could, like, go around the edge, not get close to the water.
I think at least as long as we go.
So keep in mind, anyone with dark vision cannot see past right here.
Well, let's.
I recommend that we kind of go scoot along that left edge, and we try to, for those of you who can't see, try to go away from the spiders and the hole. But it's real icy, so we probably should go slow.
Sounds good.
Yep.
I'll lead the way because I can see.
All right. So, as you step out onto the ice, give me a acrobatics check
Sure.
or athletics, depending on whichever you want.
I think I'm gonna go with acrobatics. Oh my god. The one.
That's a 1.
Plus
So, as you take your first step onto the ice,
Jesus Christ.
you slip, you fall, and you start sliding.
Oh no, no.
You get about 10 feet. Oh wait, because you would step there. You go about 10 feet closer towards the hole. As you do, you definitely hear a cracking of the ice underneath you.
Careful.
What is the nature? What can I do with that?
Nature, nature. You can identify plants, certain types of things. Like if you wanted to see roughly how much weight that ice might hold, you can make a nature check.
Okay. I'd like to do that. A nature check, please.
Go for it.
I got a 1, but I have +8, so 9.
9. You still critically failed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, looking at,
God.
It's rolling bad.
still can't look over the people in front of you.
Jesus Christ. Cool.
Help.
Am I able to use my thorn whip in a very gentle manner?
You could try.
Oh no! We can't have multiple crits.
You know, I hope that you are safe out on that ice.
Well,
Are you attempting to use your thorn whip?
No.
that
No?
would be better than falling in this hole.
So
You have stopped sliding.
Okay.
I would like to cast Mage Hand
Okay.
and use this hand to pull her back towards the rest of the group.
So normally, as Mage Hand can only hold up to about 10 pounds, she is currently prone on ice though, and it is very slick. So the Mage Hand goes forward, grabs her,
Okay.
and just slowly, but surely, gets her back slightly away from the hole.
Oh boy, that was real scary.
Welcome back.
We have 45 seconds. before
45
we-
seconds.
Oh man, my heart is racing.
Want to try that again?
I'll try another. You want me to try again and go first?
I can go.
Okay. 20
Um,
seconds.
So first, I'm gonna cast.
We're gonna need to stop.
Okay, cool.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year,
Where?
EST. So Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, Boston, New York City, Washington, D.C. all these
Boston.
places.
Oh my.
United
Including,
States. Here we go.
Those baked beans are in the new
Also-
year.
not to forget, South America, which has Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Cuba, Haiti, Bahamas, Jamaica, Panama. My thing for this was from Panama, my country fact. And this is very exciting to me. There is a Pan-American highway, which consists of a road system that crosses the entirety of North, Central, and South America, with one exception. In Panama, there is a stretch of undeveloped land called the Darien Gap. Several attempts have been made to span this gap, but have been stopped many times over the years due to environmental concerns, particularly related to the spread of disease. So there's this stretch of land, and they have been worried that disease will hop from one place to another in Panama if they connect it. So you cannot drive on a road all the way down to South America. Okay.
All right, back to it.
Great.
As you were saying.
Um,
But
Wait,
first, you
hold
on.
wanted
Oh.
to.
Sorry. We have a video that we need to show.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
All right. This is Marilee from North Carolina.
Hi, I'm Marilee, and this is Durham, North Carolina. We're a small city in Eastern Standard Time, about 250,000 people, but people come here from all over the world, mostly to study and work at Duke University. Speaking of, we are the college basketball rivalry capital of the world, UNC versus Duke. Go Heels! We are also home to the most famous minor league baseball team, the Durham Bulls. They were the basis for the 80s movie Bull Durham, much of which was filmed right there at the Durham Athletic Park. We also have an incredible art scene. The American Dance Festival is hosted here every year and have named the tastiest town in the South. Seriously, our food scene is incredible. Durham also has an incredibly rich history, particularly with the Civil Rights Movement. But more importantly than all that, it's my hometown, and I love it. So if you ever come visit, you'll have one heck of a tour guide. Happy New Year from the Bull City. Hi, I'm Marilee, and this is Durham, North Carolina. We're a small city.
Real quick,
in
I got a
Eastern Standard
fax
Time,
from
about
Momo. This is the
250,000
nose of
people.
Abby. Worship
But
it, love it, live it. It's my nose.
Cool.
I love it.
Wow.
I got a
Did you live it?
I want to live it.
picture of Nyla. It says Happy New Year. And she's
Happy
very
New Year,
excited.
Nana.
Very
Yay.
cute.
Okay.
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 So let's
All right.
cross this ice.
Yeah, as we have now entered into a new year, to celebrate it, I'm gonna cast light on my mace so I can see.
as soon as you cast light on
Oh
the
no.
mace, the water from the hole starts thrashing about, and you see a dark shape start slowly slithering up onto the ice.
No.
Puzzle?
I'm gonna put this light out.
I want to do a perception check.
Sure. A giant tentacle has reared its way through the ice and is slowly grasping and swaying back and forth, scanning.
I'm just going to shoot it.
All right. Go ahead. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, man.
Wait, 12? I guess?
5.
Hold on.
Is that a D20 or 12?
Oh, it's not. My D20's over here. 16.
Gonna go around the table.
10.
10.
16.
21.
12.
5.
Card.
God damn it, Gary.
Hey,
JK.
you're the one that went and shot it immediately.
I know.
Yeah.
You didn't even try to talk to it.
Nope.
It might have been a nice tentacle.
In my experiences, there's never a nice
Maybe,
tentacle.
maybe it just wanted a sandwich.
Give him your sandwich.
Too late.
Too late. Did you eat it?
No, it's too late. I shot.
Could have just given it a sandwich.
Maybe.
I just want to get away from these spiders.
Guys, what if we just lived in this realm? Okay.
You can live here.
So, go ahead and make. What was your attack roll? Did you make an attack roll against it yet, or did you just roll initiative?
I just rolled initiative.
Okay. So you, since this is the very first thing, you get the surprise round.
Okay.
So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Which one?
D20, the one that's right in front of you.
Okay. 19.
19 plus your to hit
Plus
7.
Where am I looking? Sorry.
Your ice bow.
Yes, plus 7.
Plus 7. So that's a 26. Yes, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage dice, which is a 1d8. It's the pyramid-y one.
This one?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's a 1.
1 plus...
Plus 3.
Plus 3. So you do 4 points of damage to it.
Real quick, I do have dark vision because I thought it was weird that a gnome didn't have
I know, that's
dark
what-
vision. I do. I wasn't looking in the right part of the character sheet.
All right.
Sorry.
You cast this for nothing.
I left an eye closed.
You're
My-
real stupid, huh?
Might be.
Michael, you are up.
I need to look up what some of these spells do.
I can give you a brief description.
What does Burning Hands do?
15-foot cone, you immolate anything within that range.
Grease?
Grease makes the ground area very, very slippery.
Oh, exactly what we
people,
do.
people tend to fall down. You can also set it on fire.
Oh.
Can I cover myself with grease so that a tentacle could not grab me?
If you want to do that, I will allow it.
Someone in the chat says, "Oh, you have to open your eyes to see in the dark."
Yes. Both of them, actually. Can you believe it? I can't.
I'm going to go with my magic missile.
All right. So, that automatically hits. You don't have to roll for anything except for the damage. For damage, are you doing it at level 1 or level 2?
I don't know. Is that just a thing that I decide?
So you get you can cast 4 level 1 spells until your long rest, or 2 level 2s.
If you... Wait, did you ask, like, what level? Is that what you're asking?
Mhm.
If you cast with a higher level than 1, you do extra damage.
Correct.
So you can roll more missiles. You initially roll 3.
3.
If you use a second level spell slot, you can roll 4.
Okay, well, let's go with level 2.
Level 2. So here's 3 extra dice for you.
Nice.
And then use the other pyramid black one you have.
1, 3.
So that's 6 plus an additional 1 for each die that you rolled. So 10 altogether.
Okay.
All right. Caitlin.
Take that, you freaking tentacle.
You show him.
Yes. What does entangle do again?
Entangle covers an area with vines that try to restrain whatever's inside of it.
I'd like to try and restrain that tentacle.
Sure thing. Let me just go ahead and make a DC check on its part. If I didn't have fat fingers and could find out what the actual thing. Okay.
It's just so ugly.
Yep.
All right.
But
So
I bet
what
someone
is
thinks it's
on your
cute.
top of your spell sheet your spell save DC?
13.
13.
I don't have a spell safety.
It beats it with a 19.
Oh.
So vines burst forth from the ice. Maybe there was seeds or something left floating in the river when it froze over, and try to wrap itself around the giant tentacle.
Wow, I can't believe all that happened.
Amazing.
And then we won everything.
Michael.
We thought that Michael would eat the sandwich, but the sandwich
They
ate
ate
him.
him.
And out of the hole in the ice, drenched, cold, but with his sandwich still intact.
Ain't no one stealing my sandwich. Dang it.
As the tentacle rears up, it slams its arm back down, causing
Wait.
ice all the way here to crack down.
No. That means we have to get closer to the spiders.
Todd.
Yeah. Shoot.
You want to shoot?
No.
Again?
No. I mean, I want to do a perception check to see if it's badly wounded.
Sure, actually go ahead and give me a medicine check on that one.
Medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a 3?
You're just not really good at this.
No.
You shot the arrow, but
Oh, no.
can you just move, please? Get out of my way. You can't see the
You got
camera.
it. Okay.
Would you like to move forward in front of other people?
I would love to move in front of other people.
Where would you like to move to?
Right there.
Okay, so you stop right at the edge of the ice. What are you doing?
I would like to. Can I do another perception check, or is that?
So you've already done one.
Okay.
You can do it again. Normally, to do a perception check, it does take your action, but I like to do just a free if you're doing minor, what you're trying to figure out. So
I guess I want to do a nature check on the ice to see like how correct it is.
this will be your action.
This is my action.
This will be your action.
Then let's see here. You know what? I'm just gonna do a hunter's mark on.
So that's a bonus action. So pointing forward at it, you hate this thing. You want to kill this thing.
Yes.
A little bit of like this. Your blood starts boiling. A little bit more, strength fills your limbs.
Are you okay over there, Cheese?
Mm-hmm.
So that's your bonus
real
action. You still
stinky.
have your action.
Okay. I'm just going to take an ice arrow and just shoot it.
Ice arrow and shoot it. Okay. So go ahead and roll to hit.
7.
Plus.
Plus.
7, right?
Yeah, plus 7.
So 14.
Then I do a plus.
No, so this is just to hit.
Okay.
To see if you hit it. So you did 14.
Yeah.
So sadly,
Oh.
the ice arrow bounces off this almost rubbery hide, hits the ground and skitters and falls into one of the holes.
Okay.
We're never gonna beat this thing. I just want.
What if we just went back to the blue guy and said thanks but no thanks?
Not your turn. Josh.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. I think if I'm looking at this map right. Yeah, so I'm gonna move to there.
As soon as you step on the ice, give me a dexterity check, acrobatics, or you can do athletics if
Okay.
you're just stomping along.
Okay, let's see. Scrolling. 19.
So firmly planting your feet, going, I don't care. Step out onto the ice.
Great. Do I need to make a check to see if the tentacle is submerged or like underneath?
You
or
can
is
still
he just...
see the tentacle. It has broken the ice, but it is
It's still
in the
up
place
there?
where the ice has
Okay,
been broken.
scorching ray, baby.
All right.
Okay. I think I'm +5. I think. +4. 15.
15. It hits the outside, but it doesn't quite burn. You have 2 more.
That one hit. That one doesn't hit either.
The tentacle looks crispy on the outside, but no significant damage has been done. Was that all of your movement?
That's all of my movement, yes.
Okay.
Do I have any bonus actions? I'll look at them later to not slow things down.
Abby.
I don't really know what I can do. So is it still sitting in the?
It's currently, this whole 20-foot section has a tentacle where the ice has been broken.
And it's not a thing that I can reach from the not ice. Well, I'm kind of. Because I have to be within 5 feet. Can I like scoot a little bit closer to try to hit it with my short sword?
So you want to move 5 feet closer?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics or...
Acrobatics.
Yep.
10.
10. You manage to start slipping, sliding. You manage to get your feet right underneath you, and you move 1 step closer.
1 step closer.
So, yes, you are within the 5 feet. And what are you doing?
I want to try to hit it, stab it with my short sword. Pierce
Okay.
it. This table is
Could you please
icy.
get yourself together?
Oh, 18 plus 5.
So, sticking your short sword in it, give me damage.
I need d6. 4 plus 3, so 7.
7. All right.
Take that, you crazy tentacle.
So you stick your short sword in, you kind of rip it a bit, and you can see that the inner sides have kind of opened up. There's a thick, blubbery layer underneath its actual skin, but you have actually
This
hit
is not
muscle.
like any calamari I've ever had.
Gross.
I would like to just move back.
Okay, so just keep in mind you do have key points to
Right.
do additional attacks or to cast spells. But you can move back if you want.
Yeah, I'd rather just move back. I don't want to get in anyone's way.
Okay. So, back up to the top of the round. Michael.
Guess I'm doing another level 2 magic missile.
All right. Go ahead and 1, 2, 3. Delightful.
Right into my sandwich bag.
Thank you for the facts, Andy.
4413.
The Andy?
The end.
Plus 4.
So 16?
Yep.
Sweet.
So, as you fire off these other missiles into the darkness, which you can barely see, just the vague outline of the tip of the tentacle, they arch out, all sinking deeply into its flesh. Caitlin.
Well done.
I would like to cast Fairy Fire.
Excellent choice. Where exactly are
Nice
you going
job.
to cast it?
Bob.
Right?
So it is a rather large square.
Your name's
It's going to take up
Maybe.
a 4 by 4 section.
Yep, Bob.
Okay.
You know, just starting right here.
Okay, so you're not going to affect any of your teammates,
No.
just the tentacle.
Yes.
All right.
Real kind of you.
Thank you.
What color would you like it to be?
What color is the tentacle?
Tentacle is kind of like a slimy, oozy gray, very leached out color that somehow fits the surrounding environment.
I'd like it to be green.
Green. So as you look, you can see the tentacle. You start chanting, and all of a sudden, these green flames erupt, wrapping around the tentacle. They're not actually burning, but everyone can easily see exactly where this tentacle is. The fairy fire has actually gone even farther down, and you can see it into the water, attached to something much larger.
Oh, good. Sorry.
Are you moving or are you staying where you are?
Oh, sure, I don't like it.
I'd like to move behind Gary here.
Onto the ice?
Yes.
Dexterity or acrobatics? Or acrobatics or athletics?
I'll do acrobatics. And this is a 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
6. Oh, 7.
7?
Yes.
As you walk out onto the ice, your feet landing on your butt.
Oh, no.
You slide forward. Closer to the giant stalactite meet stalagmite.
Okay.
The tentacle reaches up. You can see it moving forward and starts to try to wrap around Abby.
Oh no.
Abby, I need you to give me a contested athletics check.
What does it mean that it's contested?
I have to beat your roll.
Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. That is a crit.
Fail.
A critical fail.
Plus what?
-1.
Because they crit fail too. But it gets +3.
No!
So as this tentacle comes up, it wraps around you and it drags you down and you land splash into the water.
I'm so cold.
All right, Todd.
Shit.
You just see this giant tentacle come up, wrap around
me.
your
Yeah.
partner.
Help!
I'm gonna do Hunter's Mark,
Help!
and
You're going to hunter mark your partner.
no, sorry. We'll put out her misery. Yeah, maybe. No, I'm joking. Where am I? Why am I way over there now?
Oh, no, because you said you were.
I'm blue.
That. Yeah, that was supposed to be cute.
Oh, I was red.
Okay.
Yes.
I'd moved up more. Right there.
All right, so
Okay. Anyway. So the tentacle is just wrapped around her.
has dragged her into the water.
Oh, she's in the water.
Yes, you can see pretty much just her shoulders and head right now.
I am going to just shoot the.
So you're gonna hunter mark it first.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna shoot.
Yeah, with an ice arrow.
All right, another ice arrow. Go ahead and give me a roll.
8 plus 7.
So once again, another ice arrow. Boom, ting.
God damn it.
Down into the water it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It almost seemed to grab purchase. Almost.
Okay.
I'm not drowning yet. My shoulders are above the water.
Your head is above the water.
Right, but
Yes.
therefore, like if my shoulders are upside down.
Josh.
I wish I could help you, but
Help!
I don't have anything that grabs things.
Help!
Man.
Quick reaction, Todd. Roll again. As the thing is currently burning in her fairy fire, you have advantage on your attack roll.
Oh. 18
Plus
plus 7.
25 definitely hits.
Okay.
So,
You
because
did it,
of what
sir.
you are and what you do, you get to roll your d8 twice. You also get to roll another d6 for Hunter's Mark and another d6 for your frost arrow.
Okay. Which one's the? Is this D8?
D8 is the pyramid one.
So you
Yeah.
roll that one and this.
Okay.
And
Okay. It's 8, a 6, a 2, and a 2.
Well,
So 18.
18, yeah.
Plus, you also get your modifier, which is plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you do a total of
So 21.
21 damage. Seeing your friend get sucked down into this water, angry, enraged, you just draw back as far as you can. This ice arrow, this hunter's mark, you let loose. It strikes right near her head, sinking into the flesh. Not stopping. The ice arrow breaks, freezing the tentacle, shattering it. The thing underneath the water, you can see this bubbling almost as if a voice was screeching and the air from its lungs had gone to the surface. The tentacle recedes down into the water, at least what's left of it.
help.
Am I done?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys are currently out of combat as the thing has gone away.
Way to go!
Look, I caused it to come up and I caused it
Somebody
to go down.
get her out of the water.
Can someone help me? And can someone help me? And then we can both roll.
I have plus
athletics,
2. I have
or-
plus 2 acrobatics.
So something quickly, check your inventory and see what you have.
50 feet of silk rope.
You can throw it to me from safety, so you don't have to be on the ice.
Sandwich man.
Sandwich man.
Could we use your rope?
Man.
How is a sandwich going to help in a situation like this?
Well, I am kind of hungry. But like, throw me the rope, please.
The water
Maybe if I
started
dangle
to
the sandwich
leach your
above her.
strength. You feel your limbs becoming numb.
I can't stay in the water.
All right, I'd like to
hurry.
throw my rope at her
Okay.
while holding on to one end of it.
All right. Since it is close and you can still see that far, you easily toss your rope.
I grab onto the rope.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make an athletics check to get out of the water.
Die. It's
Michael,
this is a bad
make a
die.
strength check, athletics, to see if you can keep your feet.
Oh, Jesus.
11.
11. You managed, because you were not on the ice, to keep your feet. Her head bobs down underneath the water as she slips on the rope. Comes up briefly.
Mm-hmm. Boy, what am I carrying? What am I carrying that's useful?
Yeah, nothing.
The water has leached more of the strength from you. Even with the cloak, you feel cold.
I'm
So cold.
I'm so
An
cold.
Abby popsicle.
Oh, a Nancy popsicle.
And
I have a really big bag. There's a lot of things to search for. Give me a minute.
Can I move closer to help?
You are blue, correct?
I'm red.
Red, yes. Go ahead and give me athletics or acrobatics.
19.
You move up to the edge of the ice.
I have a shovel that I'd like to extend the spear part. What is the
The
Spade?
the spade part to her and
Alright.
hanging on to.
I need to do another
Athletics with
athletics.
disadvantage, as you have been in the water for quite some time now.
Okay.
I would like to cast
17.
guidance.
Twice.
15. Okay, 15 minus 1, 14.
Currently have your hands full with. So sorry, what was it?
14.
14. You manage to hold on as you pull her out. You are no longer in the water. and you are away from what is currently a big, giant, gaping thing.
Thank you so much, Bob.
Atawash.
What's the difference between cure wounds and healing word?
Healing word is ranged. You only have to see them within 60 feet. It restores much less life.
Have I lost
Cure
any hit
wounds,
points?
touch. You have not.
Oh, here.
Okay.
You're just freezing at
I'm
the
just
moment.
really cool.
Is my fairy fire still around?
It has gone away. To where? Who knows?
Well, that was exciting.
We should just keep
Now
on
we should,
keeping on.
We should get to that exit.
Yep.
Please. I need to get away from this water.
Yeah, let's move.
I would take the lead.
All right.
I have my night vision, dark vision, whatever, so I can see it.
You are brown.
I'm blue.
Blue. As you step onto the ice, give me an acrobatics or athletics.
A 14.
You managed to walk on. Which way are you heading?
Which way were we headed before? I guess.
Towards the exit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we were going around.
You currently can't get to the other side
Is it cracked?
right now, as this whole area.
Okay.
For Nancy.
What is it?
That's for Nancy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move straight. Yep.
Straight?
Yeah.
Put that
Who
on the
sent
wall.
that?
Yes.
Naya. Oh, thank you.
Well,
Okay.
And you continue on?
Yeah. Well, I wait for them.
Okay, so you wait out here on the
Yeah.
ice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to go toward the direction of Todd. The cheese. Follow the smell of the stinky cheese.
Ah,
Gouda.
so you're walking by smell.
I am Nancy.
Yes,
Because
because I can't see
you
very
cannot
well.
see.
No.
No, so you're going by smell?
Yes.
All right, since you get advantage on
On
smell check,
checks.
give me a roll with advantage.
18.
It doesn't matter what you roll the next time. So you manage to make it over to him.
Mhm.
As you step close to him, you hear cracking noises.
No, good lord.
Oh.
Can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm small. I'll go. I think I weigh. I'm like half all of your sizes. I'm gonna risk it unless you tell me otherwise. No objections. I rolled a 6.
Jeez.
I'm yellow. So.
Boom, 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 boom. You're just sliding around
Oh.
on the ice.
Great.
It's no big deal at the moment.
You little hockey puck, you.
Yep. One of those rock pucks.
I assume that I would still be at disadvantage for anything.
You are currently freezing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I use prestidigitation to summon a little fire next to Nancy?
So prestidigitation you can use to light things on fire, or very, very small flames. Nothing that would
So
be
I need a
able to-
flammable thing.
However,
Is her
With-
hair flammable?
with prestidigitation you can completely dry something off. So you could take the freezing water off of her.
Oh. I'll do that.
All right. So using prestidigitation, you weave your hand in a magical way. And all of a sudden, all the icy water that was currently on you is gone. Over the next few seconds, you can actually feel, starting from your back, from where the cloak rests, warmth spreading back into you.
Can we do anything with that rope, maybe?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Maybe someone should tie it to an arrow and shoot it across and make like a grabby thing. Just don't hit me.
Do you volunteer?
Yeah, I have the badass bow.
Badaspo.
All right.
Badass bow.
Aren't you on the other side of the ice?
I mean,
It's my rope. I'm holding on to it.
you're right.
Go back.
No. No. Don't do it.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
Nope.
Okay.
What is me? I don't know.
Either.
Is there any space over here between where the tentacle crushed?
No.
Well, I guess that's a little cracky anyway.
Excuse me.
Where you're brown, you can't really throw the rope.
So, as we only have 22 minutes left, eventually, Todd gets his hands, Gouda gets his hands on some rope, makes it over to the other side, and one by one, as to not put too much pressure on one spot, you guys manage to cross over this icy area.
Thanks.
Thank God.
Quick thinking, everybody. Y'all did it.
Good job finding that rope, Stinky Cheese.
Thanks. Thanks, Tiger.
Rawr.
Moving forward, you guys eventually start to see what seems like light with no obvious sun start turning darker and darker. Before it actually hits blackness, though, you do find yourselves staring at this very, very odd structure, almost like a giant mound of snow that's been butted up against the side of a cliff. You can see vague bits of smoke coming out from a hole close to where it actually meets the cliff's face.
I'm gonna look at that with an investigation check.
All right.
9.
9. It looks to be a home of some sort, but you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Someone probably lives here. Everybody?
I want to do a stealth check and go and sneak around.
Okay, go ahead and give me stealth.
17 plus 4.
You are stealthy as fuck.
Well, that was our
I
second
want to go
one.
and like peek through a window or
Okay, as you start walking up to it, go ahead and give me a dex save.
this.
Mm-hmm.
18.
That was actually a 5.
Oh, 5,
I saw,
okay.
but it landed on the. Go ahead and roll again. 12 plus what's your dex save?
My dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 4.
So as you're sneaking up to the house, you take a step, you take one more, and then right behind you, giant jaws. King! A trap has been sprung, but just missed you.
Oh,
Wow.
lucky me.
Guys, this place is spooky.
Be careful.
Am I done or am I? Can I still go?
This is free.
Yeah, this
you
is
guys can do
free.
whatever you want, whenever you want.
I would like to see what I can perceive in
Go
the
ahead
area.
and give me a perception check.
24.
So, looking around, you notice that there are slight raises in certain areas in front of this homestead. One where looks to be about the same exact size of the trap that got sprung and almost ate your friend.
Well, don't stand there.
Thanks.
Thanks, Cat.
You point out the different areas. There. Everyone currently knows now where not to step.
Cool. I'm gonna. I can't do a stealth check again, can I?
You can try to sneak again,
Yeah.
but go for it.
Well, I mean, that made a loud clang,
Oh,
so
good.
I'm. Yeah. He knows we're here.
You can try a stealth check again.
Yeah. I'll stealth check. Why not?
Oh.
Oop. 14 plus what was it? Plus 4, so 18.
Bringing your cloak up, using its white to your advantage, you feel pretty stealthy.
Cool. I'm gonna sneak by the by the door.
So as you start sneaking up to the door opens, and you see a dragonborn, white, kind of just looking at you with this puzzled face.
I don't know how this works. I have a disguise kit.
Excuse me for one moment.
I'm really
Forget you saw me. And we're gonna try this again.
that Mitch Hedberg joke where he was talking about a mobile home repossessor going, knock, 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 hello, could you go cut your grass? And then look that way for half an hour.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So I look up at him and I say hello.
So when you look up to him and say hello, you notice that he is currently carrying weaponry. Big swords. Both hands.
Is it dangerous? I don't know where I am. Can I see the person, or am I like?
Oh yeah, you can all see him.
Oh, okay.
He is backlit. He is staring at your friend who's
Oh.
right at the front door, weaponry in hand.
Hi, sorry, we just need a place to stay for the night. Don't hurt
Are you
us.
dangerous?
I do not think I am dangerous.
Can I interest you in a sandwich?
I am always fan of sandwich. Come, share sandwich with me.
All right.
Watch your step. There are many areas where leg goes bite.
Ah, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Bob, what's that compass pointing at?
Oh yeah.
I look at my compass to see what direction we need to go next.
You've been following the compass this whole entire time. It leads past the house. The house is off to the left. It's definitely not this person you have just met.
Oh. Well, perhaps we should just continue on.
Bye.
You do not need place to stay.
I thought we
Oh,
needed
is it
to
not?
stay
Oh yeah.
for the night.
Oh yeah. Hi.
We're trying.
We're
to
weary
find a
travelers.
dangerous monster.
We're coming and thank you for your invitation, and we're
Right, I have promise of sandwich.
Here's 1 pound of sandwich.
Quick question.
Grabs it and just like his jaw opens up far too wide. Come in.
Hey, you remind me of a very hospitable, large blue man whose name I did not get.
I was just.
Oh,
you know each other?
do you mean Died Morez?
Yes.
Maybe.
I said, what?
Yes.
Died Morez?
He has lots of factories.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
he is grandfather of Frost and Snow.
You're-
This is this area.
You're very
Yes.
hospitable.
Yes, well, it's been a long time since I had company here.
Well,
And
we're
sandwich.
friends of his.
Feed me, I happy.
Let me let you in a little secret. He has a lot of sandwiches. Big ones too. Not him.
Appears on his face.
The other guy.
All right, look. I've had a very long Thursday. Here's another pound of sandwich. I'm going to sleep. Where can I sleep?
But we need to keep going.
It's
It's
nighttime.
nighttime and it's real cold, and I just fell in some water and I almost got attacked by a tentacle monster. I'd like to sleep.
Suck it up, maybe.
Well, I'm scared.
So you met Died Morez. What he tell you?
He wanted us to go get a body part of a thing so we could go home.
A heart.
Yeah, that.
Specifically?
Yeah, we're pulling this sled to
It's like a.
put the heart.
You look
in.
around and the sled is gone.
Oh.
It's still back in
Yeah. Oh
Is someone really strong?
Can I run back and get it?
Across.
Didn't we attach the sled to you?
Yeah.
Yes, however, out of tiger form, fight.
I feel like we just rolled a
Do you
one
happen
for
to
this
have a
whole
sled
thing.
that we could borrow?
What is it you're looking for?
We were told it was a heart from something. I don't know.
2 days away from him.
He doesn't like to tell us anything.
Yes, he is fan of surprises. I've worked
Yeah,
with him
see,
once
you know, we
before.
don't know. We got
Never
a
again.
compass and we got a thing, and it's go get the thing. You know, like a you scratch your back, we scratch his kind of thing.
Give compass to me.
Hold on. I want to insight check this guy before you give him the compass.
2.
Wait, it's not just a 2. It's a 4. I have a bad feeling about this.
He looks at it, and as it swings forward, he's like, only thing that way is Ramores's.
A what?
What is that?
It's big, kind of creepy crawly, which fire inside.
How do you kill it?
You kill it with weapons.
Oh.
Not fire, not cold. It's not good against either.
But that's all I have.
But you just need heart?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have one?
Pulls the heart out.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, hold on.
If I give you some more of my sandwich, could we borrow that for a bit?
You can have. Give more sandwich.
Here's 2 more pounds of sandwich.
Yes, you take. I hunt them all the time.
Do you
well,
happen to have a sled that we can pull it in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take your bow.
Do
sure.
it.
Yeah, have it.
All right.
Please, oh God.
Takes his bow, he hangs it up over the mantle. You guys get a good night's rest.
Woo! Yay.
Excellent.
In the morning, you return carrying this
Wait,
slowly.
before we leave,
Okay.
I take out a sheet of paper and say, where I'm from, I have a lot of money. As a thank you, here is an IOU for 300,000 gold pieces. Ask for Gary at any bank. It's real, trust me, I signed it. Tasty, huh? Thank you, goodbye.
You head back. This warm, lukewarm, mild, very cold heart eventually. Get back to the sleigh. You make it over the ice just fine. You put the heart inside. You make it back to town. Well, to his cottage. As you pull up, you see him standing outside, smoking on a pipe. He kind of looks over and just watches as you approach.
Oh, hi. Yeah, we have the heart. So
Winner,
Right,
winner,
so-
chicken dinner, huh?
Let me see it.
here.
As you pull the sled up to him, he flips open the lid. To everyone's shock, the heart, it's still fiery, it's steamy. It looks like the time in the box has rejuvenated back to its original state.
Wow.
Magic!
Wow, that heart sure had some plot armor.
Right, so thanks for this, and I'll just send you on your way then.
Actually, I would like to stay here with you. You have a lovely room.
I knew it. I knew it all along.
He wouldn't stop talking about you the whole way. Just blah, blah, blah.
I didn't know your name, but he was like, blah, blah, blah.
Big blue
That
bag.
quilt
So
was
impressed
something
with your
great.
hand-woven blanket.
I just want to go home.
Right, so if you want to stay, you can work for me in my factory.
Oh, I don't want to work. Or rather, I'm going to work it, but, you know.
Milosh! The small gray creature comes back out, kind of looks at him.
And I'm like, I'm
Looks at
into it.
you.
I'm into it.
You do.
Makes this swift gesture with his hand, and a giant staff is where nothing was. Smashes it down, and as you feel yourselves rising up, you look down below to the village that you are leaving, and you can see that it's aligned perfectly in the shape of a snowflake. Immediately, boom! You wake back up. You're currently back in the Mage's Tower.
Wow.
What a crazy dream.
Yeah. Is there gold around or?
Is there gold?
No, there's some sandwiches over there.
You loot the mage.
I want something.
You loot his everything in his house.
Great. All right.
You all walk off feeling pretty good about yourselves.
I'm going.
We did real good, guys. We're so lucky.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So that was cut
This concludes.
pretty short.
Yeah. Well.
Wow. For everyone that is unfamiliar with D&D, DMing's hard, so thank you so much
Yes.
for putting together an adventure, for working on the fly with time constraints. Well done. Big applauses for Gory.
So, just to let you guys know, I told a few of you, you guys missed out on a fight with Viking penguins. You were gonna have to kill this giant creepy crawly. However, the dude who you met, he was actually going to point you in the direction of an ice giant's house, and the Remores is actually its pet. So, yeah, so you would have thought you had to fight something huge, and just fought something slightly less huge.
Well,
But
That was
thanks for playing.
yeah.
Thank you.
So hindsight, I have my disguise kit, and there's so much I could have done with that.
against a tentacle monster?
No, when we first started.
Disguise himself like another tentacle.
It's okay, we're friends.
Who here has played Day of the Tentacle? I just imagined him in a costume.
I have. With the
Yes.
I'll speak your language.
Yeah.
All right, that was a lot of fun. Thanks.
Wow.
We
Time
have
goes
We
by
have
5
quickly.
minutes
Yeah, it
to
does.
the new
5
year.
minutes.
Do we want
Central
to?
Standard Time's coming up,
Coming right up.
Man.
and after that, it's Mountain Time.
Mountain time. We
So-
need to go get ready for the new year. We need to do some drawing.
What's up
We got a Marcus here.
There you go.
We have a Josh here. Who?
Where?
What?
Where?
It's just Gary.
I will. I might as well get this set up for them, and then
Yeah,
we just.
we'll
let
get
that
it set
roll.
up. We're going into less than 5 minutes now. 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
Oh, buddy.
Guess what? You're too slow. I'm crushing your head.
Oh. If you guys remember from last year, we did this draw off where we had you guys give us suggestions in the chat. So we're gonna do a similar thing to that.
So who sent you the tentacle thing?
Elise, Naya
Uh,
Dryad.
Naya, what did you Google?
Tentacle girl. Safe search on.
I'm going to move the camera.
So depending on who was watching that, you do know there's going to be a picture, like a hand-drawn picture of your creature going, and everyone's just kind of standing around going, well, what's in my bag?
Yup, I'm aware.
Yep.
Did you do the D's? The D's and D's?
We didn't really
D's and
do
D's.
anything. We just.
D's on D's on D's.
We got 2 minutes and 53 seconds.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no worries. I would like to put together a one-off for you guys to play that's actually finishes for once.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It felt like it was difficult being so tired and trying to
Trying to-
problem solve.
Yeah, yeah.
Chameleon cold brew. Look at that.
Trying to sneak this in without taking in the way.
Yeah,
As
I
little
had, I
as
raised it up, but I think I'll put it down.
Us and you here?
No. Yeah,
Wait, what time? Okay.
Yeah, the chat is dying to see you officially. Yes.
I'll let you be with the folks.
Waiting for this all day.
Hello, Marcus.
Welcome to the Cinema Studios New Year's Eve 2017 becoming 2018. I'm currently your only host, Marcus. Boy, that sure was some great Dungeons and Dragons.
Thank you, Marcus.
So we'll find out. Because this might
I brought communion cold brew. It's 8 servings, but it's concentrated. More than 8 servings. 32 fluid ounces. 32 fluid ounces of super coffee.
That's gonna do some things.
Can I try some?
Oh no, Marcus, what are you doing? You madman!
That's not healthy.
No, you can't stop me.
That's going to hurt.
I don't want to stop you.
Guys, we have 1 minute left
Thank you.
before Central Standard Time.
That's so lovely.
Woo!
Yeah! Welcome to the show. I mean, wait, you've been here the whole time. Welcome me to the show.
Welcome, Marcus. Welcome to the show, Marcus.
Marcus, we have 38 seconds until Central Standard Time goes into the new year.
Boy, howdy.
Oh boy.
Are you cold?
We got 25 seconds.
right into my tooth.
Come on, 2018.
Woo, woo, woo. Getting closer and closer.
I have high hopes for you, 2018. Don't let me down.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! All right, so our special fact for Central Standard Time is that the world's first skyscraper, the Home Insurance Company, was built in Chicago in 1885.
Dang.
All right.
Fun fact, people in Chicago used to build their houses with something called a Chicago door, which was on the second floor because all the houses sank.
What?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Why?
I believe you.
They since it's all swampy marshland.
Oh, because it's near
all
the
the
lake.
houses sank. That's why they have so many underground areas there. They would build something called a Chicago door that was pretty much on the second level. So as the house sank, that door became eventually the main door.
We just got a cheer. We got a single cheer from Lara Ingoff.
Laura Ingoff.
Welcome to the news.
Good job
All
on the
right.
sandwich, buddy.
Well, Marcus,
Thanks,
we're
Todd.
gonna leave the stream in your capable hands
Yes.
for a little bit while we go get ready for the new year.